Follow the flow, get out of your head. The world is beautiful, girl, you just gotta trust yourself. Yeah, you are perfection, a divine conception. And I know you don't always see that everything in your life is here to teach you things. Yeah, it's all perception. Love your imperfections. You don't wanna talk it out, even though you feel with doubt. Searching for your happiness.
Summer rain on the window. Watch the time float on. Cool air blows a memento as I fall behind. I'm so sorry for dreaming about the future. Maybe I'll be better when we're old enough. Hey, I'm sorry for dreaming about the future. You and I'll be better when we're old enough. Take apart all the good things, stripped away what's there to do. So many times I tried, but I just don't remember. I'm so sorry for dreaming about the future. Baby, I'll be better when we're old enough. Hey, I'm sorry for
입어봤어요. 오늘은 이렇게 입고 외출해보려고 합니다. 오랜만에 더 오픈 프로덕트의 코튼 니트 한번 꺼내 입어봤어요. 그리고 안에는 스킴스의 탱크탑을 받쳐입었습니다. 귀걸이는 소피부아의 제품 착용했고요. 바지는 제가 요즘 잘 입고 있는 모노아의 팬츠 입어줬습니다. 가방은 요거 들고 나가보려고 해요. 그럼 전 이렇게 입고 다녀오겠습니다.
Have you ever felt his fingertips sending shivers down your spine? It's enough to make you lose your sense, enough to make you lose your mind. There's magic in the way you move, always steady everywhere. And on this heartbreak, you hold close, feel it in the way we sigh. There's a way to fake. I can stop my hands from shaking every time I feel like a fool. But all I know is I'll be awake for an hour or two. But for now, oh for now, it's the wakening and not just. It's the changing of the moon. It's the way I know one day when I'm old, I might not have you. Oh, maybe there's a God above. If He can teach us how to love, then maybe we could all make it through. But all I know is I need you here for an hour or two. 'Cause for now, oh for now, I want you. 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 I hope you never lose your place.
Walk into the place, a spot you from a race. My heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, the flowers on your face, and then I'm from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you. Across the road. my name in. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel further away. Wait on the moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you. Across the sleeping late, and if I'm speaking honestly, my dreams are the only place. Thought of you can't bother me. And when I'm wide awake, it takes all of my energy to tell our friends we never been this happy. Waiting for the glass house to calm down, waiting to hear that crashing sound, waiting for the right words to tell you how. I don't wanna be false, I pretend we're picture perfect when we're breaking beneath the surface. I don't wanna be false, I make love like we deserve it.